Padilla 4.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Padilla Amendment number 4 would create a deficit-neutral reserve fund relating to protecting religious freedom by prohibiting the conduct of immigration enforcement operations at places of worship, including churches and spaces rented for religious purposes. Colleagues, in the United States, we've long recognized the sanctity of places of worship. It's a key tenet of this country's founding principles of religious freedom, something I know is particularly important to many of my colleagues on the other side of the dais. It should shock us all that the Trump administration is now giving ICE what is essentially free rein to barge into churches and take away their parishioners. And it's been made clear, we're talking about these enforcement actions, not just targeting violent criminals. Everybody agrees with that. But we're talking about actions against people who have come to the United States legally and who have no criminal record. Now, prior to the recent policy changes, immigration agents have needed special authorization to conduct operations in houses of worship.
You want to vote?
By removing this key protection, the president has introduced fear into these places of worship, places of prayer, solace, and safety. Religious groups are now seeing decreased attendance in their congregations. People are afraid to pray because of President Trump's actions. People cannot worship freely while living in fear. And I have no doubt that if it were a Democratic president instilling fear in religious congregations, my colleagues would be furious. And so I hope you don't sit passively by as President Trump tramples over the values they have long claimed to hold dear. Please join me in standing up for religious freedom and for the sanctity of our places of worship by supporting this amendment.
Senator Grassley.
No. Me.
No, I'm sorry, Senator Kennedy.
There you go.
Apologize.
Got it right.
Yeah. You're next.
With respect to my friend, Senator Padilla, and he is my friend, I don't think, it's just a personal opinion, anybody in America is afraid to pray because of President Trump.
Just keep going.
I just think that's a bridge too far. And I also don't think that just because you're committing a crime in a church, you should get a pass.
Thank you very much.